You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk about the WNBA coaching situation. We know that some jobs, have opened up. Chicago Sky, Dallas Wings, Connecticut Sun, and, of course, a lot of people are looking over at Stephanie White and looking at the Indiana Fever, and they're drawing some lines there, and I get it. I absolutely get it. I will continue to say that I would love to see an actual NBA coach. I still think Mark Jackson, with his ties to Indiana, the city, of course, the Pacers, and his NBA experience, particularly with one Steph Curry, makes him an ideal fit for Caitlin Clark. But Stephanie White has made comments about her current situation and what is going on. And Latricia Trammell got canned today. She's gone away from the Dallas Wings, and you would think the attention would be on her. Well, not necessarily, because a lot of people are now looking at the Indiana Fever as the next destination where a coach should not have a job and there should be an opening. And I think a lot of people feel the same way I do. There were some massive head-scratching decisions during this regular season by Christie Sides. She was the world's greatest coach at allowing the opposing team to go on runs and then somehow losing the ability to call a timeout, or stopping her own team's runs and killing the momentum by randomly calling a timeout. And it's like, you do realize this is supposed to be just the opposite. Some head-scratching substitutions and benchings throughout the year. And it, at times, look, frankly, they just underachieved. I actually thought they underachieved. This team has got the WNBA version of a big three. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. And they were in and out of the playoffs in a flash. And I, for one, thought it was unacceptable. I know there's a lot of fans that believe that as well. So, Sides has been with the Fever since 2023. In her first season with the organization, Sides helped the Fever earn a 13-27 record. This year, they did improve. They went to 20-20. It was the first playoff appearance since 2016, but fans seem ready to let Sides go. No kidding. You don't say. Absolutely. So there's the Dallas Wings announcement. But the fans went off from there. Quote, Christie Sides, you're next. Fire Christie Sides already. That's all in caps, so they really mean it. Yeah. Another coach that's not Christie Sides. Fever fans, to Christie Sides, every time a coach gets fired with a member, that said, you're next. Somebody literally posted a picture of Goldberg saying, you're next, talking about Christie Sides. Everybody but Christie Sides, I've had enough. That Indiana Fever has fired Christie Sides tweet is going to make me shed some tears of joy. Despite the Fever clinching a playoff spot in 2024 and attaining their first 20-win season since 2015, fans have pointed out a few issues with Sides coaching that they believe will hurt the organization. Seriously, honestly. Attach are some of the comments criticizing Sides' game plan of Clark. Well, she can't seem to scheme up an open shot. That's something she can't do either. Fever needs to fire Sides if they run it all. Clark, Mitchell, Boston taking the correct thing in front of them. If they don't run, they stand around and nobody moves or runs or plays. Yes, they become very stagnant on offense at times, and it grinds to a halt. The movement at times is non-existent, and it's a problem. Fire Christie Sides. She doesn't have the pulse of the team, as Caitlin Clark has got us back in the game, not using her timeouts. And this is stuff that just came from actual games. If only they had a good coach. Fire Christie Sides. She's a terrible coach who draws up ridiculous plays and is a horrible game manager. Stop wasting Clark's talent. Get rid of Dunn as well. She's part of the problem. Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of fans. I've done I don't know how many videos, maybe 10 or 12 throughout the season just about Christie Sides blowing opportunities to win games. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So, a lot of people are looking at Stephanie White, right? And whether or not she could potentially take the Indiana Fever job, she has made comments about her future. In an interview published on Thursday, White told AP's Doug Feinberg that she's dealing with family issues that have kept her mind away from basketball. Feinberg wrote that she was holding back tears while explaining that she's not mentally ready to deal with the rumors. Quote, "My family is my priority right now," she said. "Honestly, just being here for my family, getting through this, that is my priority." She didn't mention the situation, but stated that outside of her family, she's not paying attention to other topics. "I'm not having conversations right now about anything outside of my family," White said. "I'm solely focused on my family and getting through this tough time." White signed with the Sun ahead of the 2023 season. She took the team to back-to-back playoff appearances, but the squad couldn't get past the second round in either season, losing to the Liberty and to the Minnesota Lynx 10 days ago. And a lot of people have been drawing Stephanie White's name to the Indiana Fever. And now, I mean, let's be real, they're going to draw her name to every job that's open. It sounds like she's not interested in coaching right now at all. But that could change in the next month, 6 weeks. We don't know. But it's clear Indiana Fever fans they're kind of done with Christie Sides. And I say kind of done. They're done. A lot of fans are done with Christie Sides. They're frustrated with the way she ran the offense, the way she could not get Caitlin Clark open shots at times, the nonsensical, coming out of a timeout. You draw something up towards the end of the game for an open shot, and Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell never touched the ball. That happened a couple of times this year, too, with games on the line. It's unacceptable. I mean, you got 2 3-point sharpshooters out there, and they never touched the ball in crucial moments. And there were times where Caitlin Clark disappeared in games, and a lot of times it was because Christie Sides killed any momentum that she had, or she benched players at all the wrong times, and we watched leads disintegrate right in front of our eyes with us screaming at the television, "What are you doing exactly?" And I'm not sure she handled the Melissa Smith situation right either. Something to think about there, because we all know her ties to a particular Sun player, and Melissa Smith was seeing crucial minutes, and I'm not sure she had the best interests of the Sun, of the Fever team while playing the Sun. I don't know that she had the best interests of the team in mind. Look, the coach has got to be able to make hard decisions. If she's not willing to do it, you find another coach that will, right? That's the way it goes. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.